Greetings.
I want to see the Alliance map. What transpires in Glowecesterscire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Glowecesterscire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join
That's
him.
where Gunnar
Join his
went.
search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would
Stories
bolster
dat
his
hij denkt
image.
stupider.
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Glowechester. You will find him there.
Okay.
I'm on my head.
If an evil man brings you biscuits, do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
I would let my children starve. A serpent's gift will always end in malice.
That is
Sweet from evil remains sweet, even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
But it's sweet evil.
What do you see?
What is this, the Shire? Look at the houses built into the ground. Hey, doggo. Who's up, oh boy? Who's up, oh boy? What's up, oh boy? Guess you're a good dog. Good boy. Good dog, ain't you, doggo? Look for me, Poochie, Poochie.
Oh my God, let's go.
They're good to you too, buddy.
At we school and then be creeping.
Locked. No one home. Locked. No one home.
I don't want to lock, I want to knock.
Locked. No one home.
Oh, your mamas. That's stupid.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Okay, it's still around here somewhere. Maybe over there. Aha. Ooh.
And with a smile like I
Sorry,
haven't
dude.
seen in some time.
Eivor, over here.
Oh boy. He's a smitten kitten, huh there, Gunnar?
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Oh,
Gunnar,
you dirty
with
dog.
the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget.
Oh, they're
my
always
own
named Bridget, huh?
heart-root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigrili.
What?
Good to meet you as well. What do you do around here, Bridget? Except keep Gunnar out of mischief.
Dwi'n arbenigon rŵn zoiriau a chams.
And my Gunnar? What are you going to do with him? Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath mam a dad cared efo'n gilydd yn anwn. Canwn help drws me.
She speaks some ancient
Bridget
tongue.
Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. Yw tŵ bags of air sych o gwmpas ch gilydd. That efo'r gael clis llawn.
What is she speaking? Enochian or
Right,
something?
no daylight to waste then, huh?
Okay. Follow you,
So the
peoples.
elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
Get out the roads,
And the
people.
Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain. Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
Yeah, well, the Forerunner of Halloween definitely had a darker tone to it. That's the part they don't tell you.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
The way people here talk, Kunan's boots will be hard to fill. And your feet look small.
All good friendships often start with wit battles.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
Yeah, well, you know, God bleed easy.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh?
Well, I
Tevdur?
dislike the cider.
Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to
Quit
meet
being
the
a tight
family
ass,
before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan. But your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes. the
Okay,
shrine.
good.
And with
good luck
so
with
many
that.
thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor.
I bet
Oh,
she
if
does,
you'd like
Gunnar.
to
It's a
join us
sexy
later,
time for
we're
you,
going
huh?
hoodening this eve.
It's a sexy
Oh,
time
may
for
you have a
Gunnar. Good for
fire-forged
him.
friendship. Watch for fairies,
Gonna
fenfolk,
have
and
a kissy,
fiends.
kissy,
I have a
sexy
hand
time.
fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Oh, a Bruce Lee, huh?
Well, shall we then?
What's medieval, what's Dark Age Saxon for boucherie? A Wicker-Fire. You're a Wicker-Fighter, huh? Oh boy.
Sour. Cunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Glowecesterscire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light is not dim as the night's chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Cunan for your safe return.
Okay, let him get in some praying. You know, don't want to disrupt his day too much. Okay, that's good.
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
to humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
No, I
Please,
don't want to hear that at
Eivor,
all,
I
actually.
must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety.
Haha.
Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Turn the other way, silly what? There you go. Okay. Get that piggy, you know that? Come on, get some.
That was close.
Yeah, dead boars, yeah, know that. The boars.
Eivor,
That's how it's done
Thank
there,
you.
Tefter.
for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Cunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Glowecester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Coonan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Okie doke. I'm not gonna turn down the drink. It's a male, you know. Okay, come on, horsey. Gloucester. Hello, piggies. Okay, you two, get a room.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but Pathna usually staff. To the Brevo.
What language does she speak?
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
Well, it's better than being an apple. Pear, apple, get it.
How did Tefter become Coonan's successor? He speaks with his god's fire, but I do not quite believe it.
I watched the Egloi's father as Harden, Calon Tefter. He believes Mavanaid's quite do.
Tragic that is.
I almost understood
But I
it
think
there.
the lad can still be molded, Eivor. You might be just the one to do that.
I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull.
Oh, bottoms up.
So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Niguiskalan Vela Sprudjan and Creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Glowecester gives her
Well,
glut to
Starting
otherworldly
to understand
visitors,
her more.
and
She said
if you
something
dress
about
as one,
bags for
you'll
treats.
get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back.
Gunnar, if no one else is... Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Lwyd. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Lwyd haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Here then. Sweets for the Mary Lwyd. You've earned it.
Oh,
Are you
right. Oh
playing
man,
the
I got some
role of
moldy
trickster
cheese.
spirit?
Boy, that's some
And
kind of
trickster
treat. I
spirit,
like
see?
some moldy cheese.
The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Sweet cakes from some baby cakes, huh?
Then, through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in white.
Good!
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Oh man, and moldy cheese. This is some kind of place.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones. mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel?
Victor of Cakes.
A child.
I have cakes. Mummy made. Here.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar,
Uh-oh.
my cakes.
Sneak off to play kissy face with Brigitte.
What do you see?
Oh, he's probably over there. Yep.
What the fuck did you say to me?
I said,
Gunnar!
Slothiers, take your false gods and piss off back to your tit-smeared hovel.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hooten more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
Die!
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Glowecester?
They know how to
He's a
have
regular
fun.
WWE guy with his elbow drops.
You're going down! Four spears! My leg!
Univalis Macallum.
Get knocked out, you know that.
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
Okay, lady.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg, then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Glowecesterscire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before you return.
Give me strength.
My mam Modron is known am a humor towill gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not
This
work
is
miracles.
definitely through there, Mrs. Modron. Okay. Yeah, run here, run there, run this, do that. Watch out, cat.
Ich habe eine Pisten, der du hast.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes, it is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Skull. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pull myself here. Coca-Cola, yeah, that's it.
Keep on. The honor of Glowecesterscire.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay? Too strong for you. You're sweating.
Let's drink a hogshead of ale faster.
Rulemonger.
Come on, lad. Show the Dane your mettle.
Got some on your boots?
Bro, does you even alcohols?
Good effort, Tefder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the ealdormen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
A toast, then. To Ealdorman Coonan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tefder. May he wear the horns head high.
Yeah, and that people say that pagan practices are better. I mean, oh, they just pray to mother goddesses. That was it. Oh, I don't know nothing about no histories.
What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good.
What is it?
Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though.
That's what she said.
Eivor, speak true.
Wait, what?
My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse. Yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends.
He's the meanest.
I can be very as nice as a spring
the
gale.
that raised the horse in his ass.
And how nice is that?
Tefter, With Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah. The greatest oath. And the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest!
Simple enough. You just have your people send over the papers.
Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe.
This quest is never ending, even though you don't do nothing.
I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tevder! Tevder! Hefter! Where are you?
For Pete's sake, this quest keeps going and going. He's sleeping with his
Hell's
book.
breath. What happened last night?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
And the effects of that draft still cling. Hefter, are you here?